This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only, and anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Listen, please hit the subscribe button, the like button, double check that your notifications are on, because they are definitely doing everything they can to stop people from knowing about the fraud and corruption in the United States stock market, okay? Especially in the AMC play. Let me ask you guys something. Why do you think they need to push 86% of the volume into the dog pools? Okay? If that was happening with any other stock, it would be a major problem. It would warrant an investigation from the SEC, the DOJ, and the FBI. But because it is happening in a stock that is majority owned by retail investors, nobody seems to care. This is overwhelming evidence of manipulation in order to manipulate the price of AMC. The SEC knows, the DOJ knows, the FBI knows, and they do absolutely nothing about it. And you know what this tells me? And this is just my opinion. This is the buy orders. They're pushing the buy orders into the dog pool. And that means at 86% of the buy orders were pushed into the dog pools. Or let me rephrase that. 86% of the volume is in the dog pools, which tells me, and this is just my opinion, that 86% is buy orders. They push the buy orders into the dog pool, and what was that? The 13% that's left, those were probably sell orders that they pushed onto the lit exchanges. This is overwhelming proof that the bad actors are manipulating AMC, yet nobody sees anything that warrants an investigation. This is absolutely crazy to me. How can the SEC, the DOJ, and the FBI claim that they enforce the rules of the market, they enforce the laws of the United States of America, while they allow 86% of a stock to be traded in the dog pool, which serves no other purpose than to manipulate the price of the stock? The bad actors don't even hide what they do now. They have no fear, no respect for the SEC, for the DOJ, for the FBI, and they commit their crimes in broad daylight in front of the regulators, in front of the law enforcement agencies, because they know the law enforcement agencies will do absolutely nothing to them. What do you think would happen if 86% of Apple or Meta or Google was traded in a dog pool? There would be a joint task force investigation, and people would be in handcuffs. There would be indictments. But because they're doing it to AMC, and AMC is owned by retail investors, or majority owned by retail investors, nobody's doing anything about it. Our only way we're going to get justice is when that liquidity runs out, or we get this in front of a judge and a jury in civil court, and they are forced to turn over those blue sheets, the trading history of AMC, and then the SEC, the DOJ, and the FBI are going to be shamed into doing their job, because the fraud and corruption is totally out of control. It's right there in their face. If we could see it, our regulatory agencies could see it, our law enforcement agencies could see it, but they are practicing willful blindness to all the fraud and corruption. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Why do you think 86% of AMC volume was pushed through the dog pools? Anyway, have a great day. God bless. And I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.